Thought today comes from Sahil Bloom. He said this in one of his videos, and I kind of commented it, and then I don't know, he was probably already saying it a bunch, because I feel like with any of these people that shows up on video, they have their like go-to statements they go back to. Like one of mine is new feelings lead to new ceilings, right? And like your actions are also, if you have new actions, you're probably going to have new feelings too. But anyway, one of Sahil Bloom's is that anything above zero compounds. So that's basically my mantra for today, where it's easy to stress about stuff out of my control. It's easy to be like, oh, nobody's responded to my Facebook thing for selling my apartment and blah, blah, blah. And you can just kind of sit in it and stress about it. And sitting in it and stressing about it's actually going to do nothing. Well, it's not going to do anything helpful. Like, when you've already been doing that for some time, then you realize, oh, we're just wasting time. All you got to do is just get out of the house, do something. You know, this is the same with growth, education, relationships, anything above zero compounds. But you don't want to get a zero, because a zero is going to be a loss of momentum, probably a loss of clarity to some degree, a loss of this opportunity to grow. Yesterday was way good. It ended way good, but then I didn't just go to sleep. So, like, you won't have serious growth until you get serious about what's actually going to help you grow. So, yeah, it's all right. So there's this app called Habit Share I've been using a lot. That's been helpful. I set 2 new habits on it tonight: to be in bed by 11 p.m. and to have a plan for the day laid out. I've had some really good days that had no plan, but most of my days that went really well, they had a plan. They had things set up, and it was enjoyable. Instead of like stressing out about stuff. Having the habit share has been helpful, to have certain things that I like check off for the day. That's helpful. Like 10K steps is one of those. Like, there's no reason to stress about the streak. Just get out and keep your streak. I think today will be 13 days of doing 10,000 steps every day. That's something. That's a win. That's a win, because it's something that there was times previous in my life where I did not do that thing. So, in a way, last night was a win, even though I went to bed at 4 a.m. So I've had times where I stayed up all night. But, again, if you want to have the serious growth, you're going to have to get serious about it. You can't leave it up to chance or whatever. So, that's kind of how things are looking right now. It's like, well, we want to keep this streak of doing these every day, so we can hit 365 days of daily YouTube live streams. We can do that. And then a lot of these things work with each other. So if you can get one, you can get multiple. I mean, right now we're getting 2 birds with 1 stone with getting some steps and also doing this. This is me showing up for me. People can hate and say whatever they want to say. I'm here showing up for me, just so we can get things to a better place. But yeah, until you get serious about those levers that affect your well-being, you're probably going to be chasing and not catching up to where you could be right now. It's sobering when you have like a day that's like feels so good and so aligned, and then you have some actions happen that aren't as aligned. I know me in the future, my desired future, you have a really good day like that, you just go to bed. You probably read some scriptures, you pray, you go to bed, that's it. The day's done. It's a W. If the day's a W, you don't have to stay any longer. If the game's a win, you can leave, you can go home. Prepare for the next day. Because if you spend all your time just sitting in that, oh, the day was a win, but you don't actually go to bed, start the next day, well, that's problematic. So in any case, we're respecting that I want to keep my streak with walking, with doing these, and so we're getting after it. Going to get to the sales place. I woke up with a couple missed calls, which is humbling. It's like, oh shoot, this is God showing up in the morning as he always does. Here I am. I missed these calls. It's a humbling thing. He was trying to get my attention. I missed it. God's mercies are new every morning. That's what it says in Lamentations 3:23. That's a beautiful thing. I love the new part, especially since of my ADHD. It's like, yeah, that sounds great. Novelty, something new, something I haven't seen before. That's what God's able to do, but it'll probably be in an area or domain that you may not have been expecting. It could be in your scripture study, it could be in your business work, it could be in anything. God can do whatever he wants. We don't choose to receive God, and that's our problem. That's on us. God's like, here, I want to give you this thing to make your life easier. And you're just like, nah, it's okay. I can just do it myself. Good luck with that. I've done that before. I've stressed so much about things that there was no reason to stress about at all. Things have always worked out. Yeah, it's a little crazy right now, but like, faith precedes the miracle. If you're willing to act in faith when it seems like the odds are stacked against you, well, you're going to see some kind of help with that. But faith requires action, it requires movement. It's not going to you're not going to happen. But, you could also have something like happen. Hope you get along. Hey, Driel, what's up? I hope you're doing good. We're just walking. We're just getting our anything above zero compounding today. That's what we're doing. Instead of overthinking, like, oh, blah, 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 could have done all this, whatever. It's like, well, we missed that opportunity. Let's get what we can still get. If you plan your time well enough, you'll probably have at least an hour or two of discretionary time where you don't have things very planned. You can probably do a lot with that. My schedule is going to have a humongous change very soon once I start doing door-to-door. But we're still going to try to keep these daily live streams going. Try to keep other things going so we can keep going, so I can relax, so I can give my future self a break. Because when you miss a day and something that you really ought to be doing every day, there's like a catch up. You have to play some level of catch up to get back up there. See, when I woke up at like noon today. I could have gone right up and just went on this walk. We could have done that. That would have been much better than what I ended up doing, which was watching a bunch of basketball videos. But even still, anything's better than a zero. I would know I failed a class in college from, a lot of it was from zeros. Well, not a ton. Some of it was low quiz grades, some other zeros, but I mean, the zero doesn't even have to be like a grade. It could be just you not showing up yourself. That's a zero. That adds up. So, yeah, anything will make it easier Because I think with the ADHD, I underestimate the value of showing up regardless of how things feel right now. It's like, no, like right now I'm into the sales place. We can get some practice in, get some reading in. That'll make it better for when tomorrow comes around. A little bit easier. Not as good as if I'd woken up really early and gone over there, but at least we're not having to restart the streak with the 10,000 steps or with the 365 days of daily YouTube live streaming. I remember this period of time when definitely like one of the darkest seasons, the darkest season of my life. I committed to writing on social media every day for a year, and I was pretty consistent at that. Just about something I was trying to improve in my life. That was helpful. So it's not like we're doing this today, but I really do value the streak. So if future Dallin's watching this, you'll see like all the good streaks lead to better things. I watched this basketball video about this dude. I think it was Josh Hart. He was not very well known for basketball. He was like top 100 in his class, maybe. But then he ended up getting picked up for college, and he ended up having a really good whatever it's called, a really good time in the college realms. I think he got in the NCAA finals or something, and then just like that, he was in the running to be a pick for the NBA. So there's power in showing up. So yeah, anything above zero compounds makes it easier for you. I had 3 people subscribe from yesterday's live stream. Might be 1 or 2 from today's. And yeah, it's sort of remembering. I probably need to write a poem about this, like how every day kind of gets to choose the good day, the better day, and the best day. And it kind of comes back to how locked in you were, how patient you were, how trusting you were. Because like one reaction, like, could send your whole day in a much less great direction. And it's pretty unnecessary, honestly. So, but no, I mean, what is it? It's like not even 4:30 yet. So that's cool. We're getting after it. So yeah, I mean, yesterday was honestly fire. Yesterday was pretty fire because I went and played basketball with these guys, and then I ended up, doing pretty well. Got the game winner, got a couple threes in. And then after that, I ran home, and then I ran a timed mile without a break after running a couple miles. And I ran that in 6:51. So it really makes me think about how the body's stronger than the mind will ever give it credit for. And yeah, especially at this younger age, I'm not even in my 30s yet. It's like, we got to really treasure this energy that we have to work with. Instead of stressing about what's already happened, it's like, let's make sure we're trying to make the most of it. Anything over zero compounds. Some actions obviously will take you higher than other ones, I remember this one day where I got a lot done for the sales job. I got a lot done for my newsletter. I got a lot done for a couple things in one day. And I was like, dang, this is a really, really good day. But yeah, anyway. Anything above zero compounds. It's tough to get moving, but making your life more like a video game for me has been helpful. Having those like things I can check off is helpful. You can make up for a lot of time in a very short period of time from simply staying locked in and stacking up like really good days where you just don't get distracted. You plan out times when you'll de-stress and stuff, like make it a plan. Like if you're planning to get on social media or whatever, like that's a W, right? There's no guilt with that. But when you're getting on out of reflex, it's kind of wasting time. It's making your day, it feels less locked in. Like I can look at the last couple weeks of my life. How many of those would I say were really locked in? I don't know, maybe like 30% or something. Whereas like even just booting that up to like 50% would have been huge. Making it like a lot easier to live today. We can't go back and change any previous choices, but we can choose to be more locked in. You know, we can have more locked in days. Yeah, we're just walking around. Amar, hello. I hope you're doing good. I'm just walking around Utah. Yeah, so I've been having this idea. I have an uncle. Shall we go? All right, we're going. All right. We gotta wait. We gotta wait a bit. It's cool when you have like thoughts that like help you see things more clearly. But yeah. Like yesterday was fun. I was like, I could like do a live stream just shooting hoops. I could set up set up some tripods or whatever. It's like it's an infinite game. Why are we acting like it's so finite? But yeah, no, that's it. Anything above zero compounds. That's a Sahil Bloom quote. Hence I have it linked as that in the title. But yeah, we're getting after it. Tomorrow, Friday, and Saturday are all pretty locked in already for what I'm gonna do. So they will be a lot better. But you just want to gradually be building these things up. It's just going to take time. But with streaks, with these good things happening, confidence results. When you have a really good test score on something you practiced a lot for, I mean, probably feel confident from that. Probably feel pretty good. So we're just shooting for the little W's today. I think there were some big wins, some big fish could have caught from being up earlier, but that's okay. Missing that is not the end of the world. And 1-0 is not going to throw off your momentum and flow, but it will cause you to like look in the mirror a little bit. Like, what are we doing? We got all this time. I got the same amount of time as any of these other people. What am I doing? So, anyway. That's just where we're at. I played some Plants vs. Zombies today. That was fun. Been playing more video games, which has been good. You just don't want that to replace. You want that to be a reward. My mind, not something that you just do all the time. Anyway, we're getting closer to our destination. See, we're looking at, it's 4:34. So, this rate, we're probably have like an hour to read. And then, yeah, it's like, it's something. It's something. Anything above 0 compounds. You don't want any negatives, any toxic behavior, you know, comparing yourself to other people, scrolling, and then at the really toxic level, like drugs, pornography, any of that stuff. Although I consider like scrolling maybe is more mediocre behavior, but I guess anything can become toxic if you did it enough. But anyway, all that stuff is going to throw you off your game, throw you off your clarity, throw you off your purpose. So, yeah, that will only set you back. I can say that from experience. It's always going to set you back. So, let's keep going. You know, if you truly just stacked up a little good every day from here on out, I think you'd be okay. But yeah, you just gotta keep going. That's really what it is. Give yourself grace, knowing like you're not gonna be here very long. Your current season, like if you're in high school, you're not being in high school for very long. It flies by. You know, it's a couple seasons here and there, couple seasons of different sports, and that's it. You know, you do what you will with it. I'm very pleased with my high school years. Could have done more, sure. But overall, I'm pretty pleased with it. With my 20s, I feel kind of conflicted, honestly. We can still end it on a high note. I don't turn 30 till June, so we still got a couple months. It's like if all the ups and downs, highs and lows, failures and setbacks, if I let that lead to a super amazing, 2 months-ish before my birthday, I think it'd be worth it. But yeah, people, anything above 0 compounds, I overthink this all the time. Like, oh, I don't really feel like writing or working on this thing. It's like the legends, usually they don't feel like it. They just do it. And they're glad they did it because it gets them closer to their goal, their ultimate goal. I want the 10K walking to be a thing of life for me. I don't want it to be a question. I want it to be a literal thing I do every day. It's not necessarily that difficult. It just takes consistency. And if you get a morning walk in, it makes it a lot easier. What's up, plastic cup lover? Yeah, that makes it a lot easier. So, I might have to go to Starbucks tomorrow. That'd be fun. No, actually, I got some other plans. Anyway, good to see you. We're walking with the traffic, or not with the traffic, but anyway. Anything above 0 compounds gets you closer to where you want to be. You might get like 1 subscriber from this. That's fine. It's more than 0. So, day 3 of 365 days. We'll hit 365 days and then we'll see where we go from there. So, 30 minutes a day. I actually saw a boom. I think he talks about it too, like 30 minutes doing something that you want to get better at every day. I mean, over over a month is like, it's over 10 hours. Most things you can get a decent understanding of in 10 hours. Plus, if you space the repetition like that, where you space it out, you do something, then you do something the next day. It's a lot of how it's done. But yeah, I'm proud we're getting this out there. It's 4:39. So when you sleep in, or you just take a slower start, it may not be that easy to get going, but once you get going, you'll be okay. Before I get hit by a car, dude, I almost got hit by a car yesterday. Guy drove right up to me in plain sight. He just wasn't looking. So, but yeah, we're just very simply, let's get a dub.
Wait.
Any win is a win right now. We just got to keep stacking them up. It'll make the difficult things seem less difficult when you can get these wins done. So, yeah. Trusting God is like, it's like disproportionate returns. That the blessings of following God are incalculable. But you do have to put yourself out there, and faith precedes the miracle. So, hey, Bayam, Russia. There you go. I've never been to Russia, but I hope you're having a good day. Yeah. I was thinking about how I do these live streams and make it more consistent. I think I gotta plan it out, which is something I wrote down in my habit share app today. I hope that people will be able to look back at these and be like, oh yeah, like, this is how you can change your life in 365 days. Look at this guy do it. It's a matter of putting in the work, and yeah, you just kind of keep going. So, and a lot of it, I'm doing it for me. Like, it's cool if this is inspirational for somebody, but ultimately, we're doing this to like help me lock in on the new blessings, the new season that's right around the corner. It's just going to take work and patience and trust and stuff I don't understand. God knows everything. He knows everything that's been written in every book, everything that could ever be said, everything about you and your potential. So trusting him will always be a W. As for me, I've learned from many experiences that simple things like getting 10,000 steps in a day is helpful for me to get some momentum. We're probably around like 2,000 or 3,000 right now, which is a big step up because I would just been chilling in my house watching basketball videos, you know, up to like 4 p.m. I ate some food, which is something, but yeah, I just gotta get out there. Fortune favors the bold, people. So yeah, that's that. God is good. God is way good. I also made it pretty good with doing the 10,000 steps and with my video game streak. I think video games can be overdone, obviously, but it's fun to have something to look forward to. You get done with the day, and I want to like make sure I actually do something, because if you did nothing that day and you're not on vacation, and well, even on vacation, I'd like to get probably something done. It doesn't even have to be like business related, be something else. But anyway, you got to be kind to yourself, one day at a time. Anything above 0 compounds. So excited to get some dubs today, make some movement, learn some stuff. It'll be good. But yeah, if you really like, I think of Thomas Frank using Beeminder to help him to make consistent YouTube videos. Where he didn't, he'd get charged. There's a lot of power in that. So anyway, I think I'll just have a few closing thoughts, then we'll get after it. Don't underestimate the power of getting started, even if it's like 7 p.m. and you're stressing, you haven't gotten much done today. Just start walking, start moving. You can walk 10,000 steps in like 2 hours. You can get a lot done with whatever time's left. God will help you. Turn to Him. Just don't take a 0 day. Don't let something that you let get out of your control change how you feel about yourself or about your future and about your faith. Just keep moving forward and don't settle for a 0. So, a lot of the greats, they just showed up every day and sought to keep improving. Because they saw it like as a matter of their identity. When you see it at an identity level, you're willing to make those changes. Like for me with doing the sales thing, this is my big shot right now. So there's a song from Hamilton that says I'm not throwing away my shot. So yeah, we're not throwing away the shot. Anything above 0 compounds. There you go. Guys, good. See you next time.